This video is going to explain the ins and outs, the routing inside the console. So I have my scene here from September 29th loaded now. We have routing in here. You'll see AS50. These are all set, so you don't have to change them, but it should look like this. If it doesn't, something has gone wrong, but you don't really have to check it unless something happens. For your buses, you know, bus 1 through 8 are going to be for ears. 9 is also for ear. Bus 11 is the lyrics queue, so that is sent to the person that's doing lyrics. Its mix looks like this. So each fader is turned to like -25 all the way across the board. This fader's broken, just so you know. I'll get it fixed soon. But you'll see all these are set to like -25-ish. The House and Countrymen are a little higher because they might need to hear them a little better. And the talkback is set to 0. So the talkback in that mix is going to be a lot louder than everything else. They'll still be able to hear the band, but the talkback is going to be way louder because that's what they need to hear. So that is a lyrics cue. Now the bus that says side is for the side fills and the front fill. So that's this mix. Everything is set to around minus what is that, 8, -8, -10. You'll see all this is around that. If you load anything in, like any of these channels or presets or whatever, just make sure that it's correct. So electric, and don't put any delays in, but it's more or less set correctly when you'll get it. So that's the side mix bus, and your mix buses here are gonna be, they're not labeled, they should be, sorry. You're gonna have your vocal reverb, your instrument reverb, and your vocal delay. This bus isn't used, and that's all the buses. So let's go to the matrices. The matrices look like this. You have matrix 1, which isn't used. Matrix 2 is for John. So that's that, I think, output 14 for John. You'll have your main left, your main right, your side fills, and then your front fill. Both of these are fed from mix 12, right? Great. So there are your matrices. To hear anything, you'll need to have these up. So if you just want to hear the house or the main left and right, you'll mute the sides. If you just want to hear the sides and the front fill or whatever, you'll mute those, which I don't usually do. Sometimes I'll mute these to hear just the house. But that's how it's set up. You shouldn't have to change anything. Literally just come in, turn it on. You shouldn't have to mess with any of the matrices. You might have to go in and adjust the side mix. Just go on the sides and adjust that with the iPad or whatever. These are the DCAs. You can set them to however you want. Just don't overwrite my scene. So you have drums, keys, acoustic guitar, if there is one, Countrymen, vocal effects, and the whole band. The house mic, and then the aux from the computer. And as you know, to set these, you'll press and hold select. When you do that, the ones that are on that DCA will light up, as you see this. Right? Great. So keys, of course, are there. Acoustic guitar, there's nothing on acoustic guitar. If you want to use this, you can rename it to whatever you want to, and then to set something, to put something on it rather, you'll hit and hold select, and then you'll hit and the ones you want to put it on, just like that. See that? But I think you already know that. There they are. If you have any questions, let me know. This is the main fader. Your left and right is fed by the main fader here. So this, of course, will need to be unmuted for you to hear anything out of the main left and right. If you can turn this down, but you'll still hear the side fill and the front fill because that is sent from the side fill bus, which is bus 12 here. So this has nothing to do with the side and front fills because they're fed from here. This doesn't affect this. So if you turn this down, you'll still hear the sides. So if you want to mute everything, you go to here. Not this. But you shouldn't have to mute everything. I never have to do that. For when the band is done or when they're not playing, you'll fade them down, slower than that, and then you'll mute them, right? Muted. There's your house mic. Leave that open all the time. If by chance someone doesn't turn the house mic off, go turn it off or have your A2 turn it off. If you mute this, then it'll be obvious when you're not paying attention and they want to use the mic, so don't do that. Great. I think that's it. Let me know if you have any questions on anything. This here is set up. It tells you how it's set up. So the knob here is FX1, which, as I said earlier, is the vocal reverb, and there's a chorus there. So yeah, your reverb for your instruments, your delay for the vocals, and then your multi-compressor for everything, or rather the main left and right. The side fills are not going through this. I wish I could do that, but I can't. So back to here. Sorry, we're jumping everywhere. This knob is FX1 decay, which is the vocal decay, the instrument decay, verb decay, and then the vocal delay time. Also, your tap is here, so just like it is at OM, that's what this button does, and it tells you FX3 time. So FX1, if it just says FX1, then you hit the button and it goes to that. Hit it again and it goes back to where you were. This same thing, FX2, if you hit the button, it goes to FX2. This is your time, as I said. This is FX4 to go there. Don't adjust anything there, unless you know what you're doing. And then this bottom button here goes to FX3, which is the tap delay. There's that. If you see any other color in this, then you're just on the wrong set. None of the other ones are set. I think these are set to like the recorder. Yeah. But I don't have anything set. Yeah, it's literally blue. There's nothing there. So just make sure you're on set A. You don't need to use set B unless you're recording. There's nothing on the mute groups unless you want to put something there. But yeah, that's it. The talkback level is here. I always have it set to like 3 o'clock, as you can see there. So that works. You'll have a cord plugging into here. To talk to them, you'll hit talk B. To talk to everyone. If you want to talk to a specific person, you'll hit the view here. Make sure you're in talkback A. Select the person you want to talk to. So if I want to talk to keys, I'll have Mixbox 5 selected. If I want to talk to electric guitarist, I'll have Mixbox Bus 6 selected. And then make sure you have talkback A on. Then you can talk to the individual people. So there you go. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Do not forget that this fader is broken. So the way I combat that is to try to set everything at the same level. That way it doesn't screw you up. because what'll happen is it's fine until you move it. Right, it didn't move, but the snare is still up here. But once you move this, it's gonna jump to where it is physically. But it doesn't actually jump there until you touch it. So just be aware of that. Great, cool, man. Thanks.